Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy to get to crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Rams will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Fowler and Nicolosi. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks, losing his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Rams come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. No huddle now for the offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Has the first down, still on the move. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Pusha. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Back to pass. It's Paolo Nicolosi. And he fires the football to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking for some space. It's Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's the end of the front four. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Rams come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And in first down, right back to the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And now the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Rams have 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Rams looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Hand off to the right side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Heading left after the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time's a charm. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rams. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The return man steps out at 28. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looking for a gap. It's Harris. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Single back, takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the ball is picked off. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rams will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from just inside the 25. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the Air Force offense will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Here's the option play. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Falcons hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The quarterback's got it on the option. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try the option play here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Hands off to the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. To throw, it's Busha. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And the Rams hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Physical running, fights off the defender. and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Rams starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. No huddle here for the offense. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. They continue to pound away on the ground. Makes up a 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. He make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Air Force 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And he's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. On the run, it's Johnson. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Busha. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Receiver makes the catch. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Rams looking to run some tempo here. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Rams will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
Offense in hurry-up mode. And the running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Rams pick up enough for a 1st down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 7th play of the drive coming up. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. He'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Colorado State.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Falcons offense is on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Scanning the field. It's Busha. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the run here. Lets it go. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Rams looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown, not much time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Busha. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. And with the conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to